How was your weekend, Greg?
It was good. I saw you most of it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Friday night, 299 Queen Street West, the documentary about Much Music. We went to see the Canadian premiere.
We did.
Premiere? Yeah. It was different than I thought it was going to be. I really enjoyed it. It was a great documentary. It literally covered beginning to end. I thought it would just cover a few years, but they really dove into it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, they took it all the way to sort of the demise, if you will, of what most of us would think as the demise. I mean, it still has continued as much, but it's not much music, right?
Yes, correct.
Purposely. So what I really liked about it was, and they talked about in the interviews, was that there was no cut somebody talking today. There were voiceovers of people today, but all footage was archival footage.
That's right.
I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. And so if you didn't see it and you're in Canada, or even if you're in the States, you can still see it. They're going on tour. The Much Music Experience Tour continues October 17th in Montreal. And then it goes all the way until November the 27th. It ends in Winnipeg, Manitoba at the Centennial Concert Hall. I recommend everyone check out 299queenstreetwest.com to get your tickets.
Absolutely.
You're going to have the opportunity to not just watch the doc, but hear from the producer and director, Sean Menard, as well as some special guests. Yep. And you and I had an opportunity to chat with some of these special guests. Monika Deol, Ed the Sock. Who else did we speak with?
Steve Anthony.
Denise
Donlon.
Yeah.
Andy Kim
as well. That's right. No, yeah. He was. Now he's not not to confuse anybody. He's not a former Much Music VJ, but he is he is your mom's dream boat. What would you call it? Like, I think everyone's mom was in love with Andy Kim.
He wrote some pretty big hit songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not small. And you also had a chance to talk to Sook-Yin Lee as well. So
oh my goodness, of course.
Yeah. Which is great. And so let's get to the first one. And first up is Ed the Sock.
Ed, how you doing, buddy?
Good. Who the hell are you again?
Karim.
Oh, Karim.
Come on. You want to know all about music.
Oh, that's right. One of the 10,000 podcasts I've done. Of course I should remember you.
Favorite Much memory?
I can't have one favorite Much memory. I was there for 14 years.
One of your favorites?
One of my favorite. Well, Woodstock 99. Me and Sook-Yin up there live when the whole thing went to hell. And I guess my interview with Hugh of the Headstones, my very first interview, where Denise had to stop the interview because she thought we were going to beat each other up. That's a great memory. Lots of great memories.
Awesome. Listen, skill testing question, and there's a prize involved.
There's no prize involved. This is Canada.
There is a prize.
There's no prize.
The first band to have their video on Much Music.
That was the Buggles. Video killed the radio star. That was MTV. It was Rush.
There you go.
There. Thank you for wearing the shirt. Oh, Skittles, no thank you. I don't need to go into a diabetic coma. Look at the size of me. All that sugar would kill me. All right, bye, Karim.
Thank you, Ed.
Okay, that was a great chat you had there with Ed the Sock. Yeah. Up next is Steve Anthony and Monika Deol.
Oh, love Monika. Let's get to that.
Thank you so much.
For what, being me?
For being you.
Yeah, it was my mom's
and the beautiful
fault.
hair.
My mom's and dad's fault.
Question for you.
I found out that was a mistake, by the way, just to let you know.
So, favorite Much memory?
Probably would be any of the Christmas tree tosses.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they went from 0 to forever. I don't think I mentioned this, that Christmas tree toss got so extravagant that we actually were contemplating throwing it off the CN Tower.
Wow.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, but expiration date, it was time for me to leave, so I left. We never got around to
That
that.
was the problem, the expiration date. Quick question, skill testing question. There's a prize involved. The first band that had their video played on Much Music.
The first video, I guess,
band.
of Queen, it would have been Queen Bohemian Rhapsody, I suppose. Oh, Rush. Yeah, that's right, of course.
For you. Thank you so much. Monika, a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Karim from Welcome to the Music. Yes, nice to meet you as well. First of all, congratulations on all the success you've had, especially since leaving Much. It's been amazing to see you succeed. Your favorite Much memory?
Wow, there's way too many of them. Way too many.
One of your favorites.
Meeting people like Tupac Shakur.
Okay.
Meeting.
Was it
people
something he
having
said, or
a
was it just being in his presence?
Just meeting really intelligent young people
Yeah.
that had a great voice and a great reason to use that voice.
Yeah.
Some of the camaraderie with the shows, the fact that we never had a budget and somehow made it work anyway.
Yeah.
The fact that we did everything live and
Yeah.
anything that could happen would happen and
True.
did. So all of that.
What do you show your kids any of the videos? Do
Two
you?
of my kids are here.
Yeah?
Four kids. and
What do
two
they
are
think of
here.
Mom?
There's one. They think Mom's mom.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. They don't really.
Cool mom.
No, they're actually very, very supportive, to be honest. And
Yeah.
we have a lot of fun together.
That is awesome.
A lot of fun together.
That is awesome. Skill testing question.
Yes.
Steve didn't get it correct,
Oh,
so
my.
I'm hoping you can.
Okay.
The first band to have their video on Much Music.
Video killed the radio star.
Everyone thinks it is, but it's not.
What was it? Oh my God.
Rush.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Buggles.
I think that might have been
I think it
MTV.
is. No, MTV was I want my MTV.
Oh, that's right.
Make sure, because I think it's the Buggles.
That's right. Here's your prize, anyways.
Oh, thank you. Consolation prize. Yay.
Lovely
Thank
chatting with you.
Thank you so much.
I'm telling you, Greg, I didn't tell her. Maybe when she's a guest on, I'll tell her, but I had a huge crush on Monika Deol. I did.
Yeah. I think everybody did, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Well, you had a crush on Steve Anthony and his hair.
That's true. That's true. Although you did compliment him on his hair when you were just talking with him there. So,
yeah, he still has good hair.
Up next, you sit down with Sook-Yin Lee.
Karim from Welcome to the Music.
Oh, hi, Karim.
Lovely to chat with
Nice
you.
to see you.
Your favorite Much memory?
Oh God, that's too much.
One of them.
Going bonkers with Bradford Howe. The two of us really had a combustible and exciting relationship. We really brought the intensity out of each other. We were pretending that he was my brother in a ridiculous comedy sketch and having so much fun that we were screaming so loud. We pinned the needle and made the whole system break for a second, where it sort of went off. It just stunned the equipment. And then the producers intervened and they said, never will we let the two of you work together again, which was very sad for us. But that was really fun.
That's
and
amazing.
Extremely destructive.
How does it feel to be with your peers again?
It's very nice.
All together,
Yeah, it's very sweet. I wish more of them were here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are missing. Master T, Michelle Geister, Tanya
That's
Netta,
right.
great producers, Rap City, The Power Hour, of course, Moses Neimer, who we would never
Created
none of us
this whole
would be
thing.
here without him.
You will find Master T at all the Scarborough Shooting Stars basketball games.
Oh yeah,
He's
a
always
great
there with
guy.
his family.
Wonderful fellow.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the film.
Okay, I'll see you.
Thank you.
Okay. You didn't actually sit down.
No,
You stood there.
I
But
stood there.
it was a great
But
chat.
it was a pleasure chatting with her very quickly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are we going to go to Andy Kim now?
Next up.
Yeah. All right.
We chat with Andy Kim.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm with a podcast called Welcome to the Music.
Okay.
How does it feel to be here at the premiere of 299 Queen Street West celebrating Much Music?
You know, to me, it's an exciting moment because my career has spanned many decades,
Yes.
as you know.
Yes.
But to just be around everybody that created something very special from this environment, from this city.
Yeah.
I think it's just phenomenal. And for me, to be a part of it is like, it's like a gift. I never go around expecting anything, let alone the Order of Canada. But
beautiful pin.
But it's just, it's really something to know that this energy everybody created. What we're about to see tonight.
Well, one of the things you created and continue to give back is your Christmas show.
My 19th year this year.
So it's happening again, 19th year.
Massy Hall, December 6th. It's
Awesome.
a Wednesday.
Who can we, besides you and your beautiful songs, who else can we expect?
I have no idea. I haven't called anybody yet.
No one yet.
I kind of always leave it to like the last minute, only because so many people are on tour.
Yeah.
And they don't know what their schedule is.
Yeah.
And I just figure I'll wait till sometime in November to call people.
Wonderful. Looking forward to the show again. Thank you so much.
Thank you always.
Appreciate
God bless
it.
you, huh?
You as well.
Okay.
I can't wait to share this with all my uncles and aunts and parents.
What,
with
Andy Kim?
Andy Kim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna freak out.
And hopefully people get to his Christmas show because it is always a blast. Have you been to it before?
I have not.
It's always a good time.
Yeah,
It's
go
always a
check
good
out
time,
his Christmas show. If you Google Andy Kim Christmas show, you're gonna get to it. Always well worth attending.
Yep, absolutely. And your last on the red carpet, Denise Donlon busts your bubble.
Yeah.
I don't want to say why. Don't say why.
I won't say why.
But she busts your bubble.
Our
Let's get to you.
bubbles.
Well, no, my bubble was already busted based on the previous answers to your skill testing question, because if you go back to the conversation we had with Sean, I had the same answer that most people did.
Yeah.
That we've heard from already.
Yeah.
I think Ed did. Steve did, I believe.
Yeah. Y'all thought it was the song, but that wasn't the song, but even our answer was incorrect, apparently.
Apparently. And Denise will set the record straight right now.
And the hip. Oh my God.
There you go.
You're
Both.
leading the pack with my favorite guys.
Your favorite Much memory?
Favorite Much memory? Pride
Yes,
Day.
or one of Pride Day.
When we were the first mainstream broadcaster to put a float in the Pride Parade.
That's amazing.
We got death threats. People told me they knew where I parked my car, where my kid went to school. But we all powered up, did it, and that day love won.
That is amazing.
That's my favorite memory.
That is awesome. That's a fantastic memory to have.
Yeah.
So, why am I wearing Rushed?
Because you're just so smart.
First video ever played.
The first video ever played was UB Blake.
Really?
Yeah.
Everywhere I look, they say Rush was the
It was
first.
UB Blake. It was an old Scopatone. And then JD and Christopher Ward jumped through the Much Music
That's
thing.
right.
And then they played Rush. Yeah.
There you go. Now we know.
Now we know.
For that new information, you have a pack of Skittles for you. Enjoy. Thank you so much.
No worries.
So the question
That's
is,
good.
do we return the Rush shirts that we wore that day?
I guess we might have to.
We might have to return those.
This is the new entertainment area. This is the control panel for Much Music, broadcasting across the country on the nation's music station 24 hours a day.
When the building first opened, every week, there was a whole contingent of folks from various countries around the world, the Japanese, the Americans, a bunch of European countries would come in to take a look at what this building was.
Moses' vision was bring these artists into our living movie. So when they walked in, they were like, what is going on here? We're doing the interview here? in the middle of an office where the phone's ringing and people walking around. Like this is weird. But once the interview started and they found that the chaos helps them relax, they were just a little more real.
Now, when you go to a place like this, I mean, it's not just a physical thing, it's a mental rehabilitation in a big way. So what can someone tell you who is so addicted to something that gives you such pleasure in a way? What can they tell you that would make you stop?
The idea was that the people you were going to see on air could be you sitting there on your couch in your living room watching the service.
Much Music was one of those stations on your television that it was automatic for me. Every time I had an opportunity to watch Much Music, I watched it. I knew about this contest, the temp contests. I would have done anything. I would have fetched coffee, I would have mopped the floors. I just wanted to be in Much Music, in that environment that I spent years watching on TV as a teenager.
We've seen the interviews. We've seen some previews.
Yeah.
We've seen some amazing pictures that Lori Januska took.
Oh,
and has allowed us to share,
fantastic photos.
Yeah.
Go on to our website, welcometothemusic.com, just to see those photos.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
absolutely. And we also would be remiss not to talk about some of the other shows that we've had with some of the VJs that are in the document. So, you interviewed Ed. We've had Ed on the show.
Ed the Sock. I totally forgot. He counts.
Ed the Sock, 100%. What do you mean? I'm gonna send this to him and tell him that you forgot about it.
He already does not think much of me, so it's fine.
That's true. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Michael Williams, we just had on the episode before this. Michael Williams is on the show.
Yeah.
We have check out interviews with Chris Ward, Erica M.
Yes, of course.
Who else have we interviewed from Much Music? There's got to be more than that.
Well, now that you've said,
Sean. Sean, the director.
The director, Sean Menard.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously a ton of musicians that have been on, Much Music for sure.
Oh, of course. Of course. Anyway, we'll include the links to all the former VJs and people involved in Much Music that will be linked in this on Welcome to the Music. And I think with that, we're out.
Good night.
I'm not frozen.
No, I'm not. You're not frozen.